fans and true and through. Oh, the Toon Review. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon Review. By the fans, for the fans, true and through. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon Review. 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 Go!
Good morning, good evening, whatever you want to call it. Hello, welcome back to the Toon Review. I've had a couple of hours sleep and I think I'm regretting it actually. I feel terrible for it. Never mind. The game's on the United States against Paraguay. There are lots of northeast kind of links here. There's two Maccombs in the Paraguay side and one ex-Geordie, of course. Young Miggy, or old Miggy as he is now. And America have got some league players as well and some players that we all know. I reckon this could be a good game, this. I'm looking forward to it. We'll do all the housework before we start. First of all, welcome to everyone. Anyone new here, hit that subscribe button and join us in this great community. Memberships are also available by hitting, let's see, the membership. That's it, membership. Absolutely. Super chats are available. Guaranteed chat, although there won't be much kind of need for that because we will be going through the chat as the game goes on. I'm not going to commentate on it like I would a normal game. Super chats available, and also what else we're going to ask for? If you can hype it, like it. Simple and straightforward as that for me. Welcome to you all. We have got a star chat already, and it's the news that Toon Lad, 1968, same year as I was born, has become a member of the channel. Welcome to the community, Toon Lad. I think that's probably a renewal because you've been with us a long time. But well done. Welcome to Members Club. United States. There are actually the ton of heads come out. Apparently, there's been another opening ceremony with Katy Perry singing along with letting all sorts of fireworks off. Not the greatest in the world, not my cup of tea, but some people like her, I guess. So well done to her. And we have Ellen White and Ashley Williams, very much the third or fourth choice of the pundits in the studio alongside Choppers. And people are saying thank you for getting up. Ozzy McHaley says hi, and she also says on Living League show as they are on, well, obviously a better time for you guys over there, or down there, I should say, in the States. Yeah, absolutely. It is definitely a night shift, Stephen. No doubt about that. We are playing in California, I believe, Los Angeles. So this is why it's so late in the morning, because obviously the time difference. It looks a very sunny day there, and both sides will be used to it, of course. Yeah, good time for you guys over there in Australia, or down there in Australia. It definitely is. Not the greatest time here. It's, well, what time we got? Just gone 10 to 2 in the morning. Full-time Motorhome says, why didn't they book you? I'm sure you could be as good as Katie. Well, thank you very much. Although she's an acquired taste to certain people. I like one or two of her songs. I quite like Fireworks. Tom says, is the orange one at the US opener? Not getting into that. I imagine he would be. But no, not getting into that chat at 10 to 2 in the morning. Because if I do, I go down a rabbit hole and some people don't like it. Lots of people do. King Hoddle shouting for USA, of course. The ex-Spurs manager, of course, the American manager, Pochettino. And here come the referees. Players are out of the pitch. We're going to get anthemed and all sorts, aren't we? So, yeah. Am I doing Australia versus Turkey at 5 a.m. tomorrow? Probably not, mate. Probably not. Yeah, it's a double header tomorrow anyway with the Brazil game and the Scotland game. So, don't think I'll be doing the late one or the early one. Hals Ball said it's almost 8 p.m. here in Jamaica, so perfect time for her. Not the middle of the night. Well, for someone, it's all right for everyone. You can please some of the people some of the time. You can't please all the people all the time. There are people in here from the UK, including King Hoddle. Spike's in the chat. Welcome to you guys. Julie J's managed to stay up or go to sleep. I don't have any tactical sleeping going involved. But welcome to her and Tom, of course. Melanie, obviously, welcome to you. But everyone in the chat, I'm not singling anyone out. Everyone is well welcome. And we shall have a good game. We're going to have the anthems now. When who's singing the anthem? This is always a thing. King Coddles has got to back his man parts. Good morning, Mark Cooper. And Jones32. Yeah, almost 2 a.m., isn't it? It's a shocking time for football we've been playing, but here we are. Here we are. Morgrave took a nap also and back with the second game. Yeah, I'm not sure I should have done. I had a couple of hours, and I'm not sure I should have done. I feel absolutely dreadful. Yeah, I usually stay awake till silly o'clock anyway. But for some reason today, a couple of hours skip and well, we have got the Paraguayan national anthem. They're very, very. The woman singing it looks full of pride, and they seem to be in some kind of national dress, which looks like it has been designed by a blind man in a darkened room. But there you go. Tyler, welcome to you. Looney Toon, how to you? Kevin Halligan, good morning to you. We have over 130 watching, which is unbelievable. Benny Boy, welcome to you. Choppy, welcome to you. Try to stay up for it. Too knackered. She's watching us in bed. Well, there you go. Choppy's in and out of sleep. Well, hopefully I don't send you back there. We'll try and make it as entertaining as possible. The Paraguayans there in their red and white striped tops. Very much the underdog in this game, I imagine. Yeah. Keith, good morning to you. Or good evening to you, I should say. Good evening, Paige. Good morning, Paige. Hope you're well. Thoughts with you, my darling. Yeah, Looney's after a Miggy hat-trick. Well, he'll have to take about 48 shots, but you never know. You never know. I don't know who these two singing the American anthem are, but I'm just glad that, well, the crowd seem deeply invested in it. And it's a fantastic moment, isn't it? Our home World Cup. I'm looking forward to the Americans this year. I watched them against Germany the other day, I should say. And they were quite good. A fantastic goal by Anthony Robinson. Absolutely terrific hit. There's Tom Cruise and David Beckham in the crowd. I mean, I think Tom's definitely wearing a bit of a syrup there. No doubt about that. No, he's definitely got a bit of hair dye on. Morning, Rocky. Hope you're well. Melanie, good morning to you, of course. Yes, Miggy is playing Mulgrave. It certainly is. As is NC, the Brighton lad. Also, a couple of Mackhams at the back. But we ain't going to mention too many names because I don't know too many. Morning, Jason. The London Cheesehead. Welcome to you. He's cheering on the Paraguayans. Tyler says the Anthony Robinson goal against Germany was an absolute belt, wasn't it? Don't remember him scoring much in England, did he? At all. Yes, Tom, he is. Tom Cruise is a very strange, odd man. That hair is really weird. Anyway, the obligatory high five, if you want to call them high fives. Not really high fives, are they? Just hand slaps between the two sides. Paraguay are wearing dark blue tops and dark blue shorts with a natty design. The keepers are in orange. Oh, hang on. Is that America? No, America ordered white. The chap at the back didn't look Paraguayan at all. Ginger. But there we go. There's Sergio Dest, another fantastic player. Lots of people shouting for Paraguay in the chat. The helicopters are overboard. I wonder if this is the Al Presidente, where they're just delivering the ball. No, I think it's just a flyover. Well, it looks like everyone is cheering for, apart from the American fans, everyone is cheering for the Paraguayans. Luton says the whole of Iran are back in Paraguay. Anyhow, here's the ball alongside the refereeing team. We spent it in their psychedelic yellow-green tops. We have Dutch referee, Danny Macaulay, backed up by Dutch lines people, and Japanese in the box. Yes, Miggy is playing Toppy. They're not very top Japanese. We have a Spanish VAR ref, assistant VAR is Dutch, and support VAR is Qatari. So who are those Japanese referee officials? They must be fourth officials and stuff like that. I don't know. Lots of officials. There's American side. Matt Freese in goal. Anthony Robinson, Tim Ream, the captain. Fulham, of course. Chris Richards, Crystal Palace. Alex Freeman, Tyler Adams, Malik Tillman, Christian Pulisic, of course, used to play for Chelsea, currently in Italy. Weston McKennie, Serginho Dest, used to be right back, but he plays very much more forward for the American side. And following Balogun, could of course have played for England. I think he's at Monaco at the precise moment in time. And other Premier League players that we recognise on the bench. Here's the Paraguayan side: Gil in goal, Gomez, Alderete, of course, of Sunderland, Alonso, Caceres. There's Miguel Mon in the number 10 shirts. Bobadilla, Cubas, Gomez, Enciso of Brighton, and Sanabria, wherever he's from. And Gustavo Alfaro is their coach. On the bench, do we recognise the names there? Not that I can see. They do have a bloke called Isidro Pitta. I wonder how much bread he earns a week. There we go. So the game will kick off in a minute. Americans doing their huddle. Tim Ream wasn't playing the other day when I watched him, and I'm surprised he's playing now. But Chris Richards is a hell of a player. Yeah, Alderetti's playing for the Paraguayans. He's a Macum, isn't he? Centre half. Melanie. He earns a crust. Morning, Mike. I hope you're well, mate. Yeah, Reeve is getting on a bit. He's still got that ridiculous ponytail. Anyway, the Americans have done a punch, if you like, out of touch. And it's next to the Paraguayan penalty area in their right back area. And they will continue with the game. Americans quickly regained the ball. Someone robbed in the middle of the park there, the ball forward, which might end up in trouble, but going to have a free kick for Paraguay. Meaty tackle went in, missed the ball, took the player. There's Mr. Potch. Looking very, very cool in his double blue, dark blue chinos, blue shirt. Greetings, Stug Pug. He's in Los Angeles. Georgia, Dad, good morning to you. And there's the Gustavo Alfaro, more suitably attained in a suit and tie. Paraguay have taken the free kick. Long ball, looking for the run of... It's a good run as well, and it's got to the striker, near post, cross to the far post. Didn't avoid everyone. Miggy's playing as a floating ball. It's at the back post at the minute, and the ball's never going to come to him. Cleared from America, but early pressure here from Paraguay. Morning, Galactic Federations. Morning, James. He has lost a bit of weight. I agree with you. Good morning, Stephen. Yeah, he is playing on the left. It is natural. He's left-footed, isn't he? But that was a great attack from Paraguay. And they look quite dangerous there. Good hand from Freeze to get it away. A long throw coming in. Looking for a Paraguayan head. Isn't going to find one. Found the head of Robinson. And Robinson again headed away, but only as far as the Paraguayans, and they play it backwards. Trying to find a balance. That's a well overhit pass, it looks like, and is. And Freeze claims. Should we have a banner, folks? Let's create a banner. Let's create a banner so that people know what the score is if they're just coming in. We'll go. We'll just do the initials again, shall we? But we'll just show it in the corner of the screen there. And there she is. Here's America on the attack. Balogun with his shots. But I missed that. I was obviously when I was creating the banner. It was a replay, but America do have the ball now. Forward it goes. Good play from Pulisic. I think Balogun's offside, but no flag. Dest gets the byline. Now the flag goes up, and we have a free kick. Let's get back to the old commentaries. Morning, Joe. Yeah, very marginal, but he's offside, Balogun. Nice win from Dest, though, although obviously he wasn't being marked on the second one. They allowed him to go. If I'd choose one, Miggy or ASM, well, I'd probably go ASM because he's probably better to watch. But Miggy's purple patch in that first full season of Eddie Howe was quite the purple patch. Didn't last long enough, though, did he? Morning, James. Just nearly 4 minutes on the clock almost. And Paraguay have a throw down the right-hand side, which is absolute dog shit and goes out for a goal kick. Joe, that's yeah. Thinking of you. Paul's out of sync. I've got 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Morning, James. Another James. America building from deep with the ancient Tim Ream back to Freeze in the goal, who keeps Matt Turner out the side at the precise moment in time. Here's Richards into the middle of the park where McKennie, I believe it is, has picked the ball up. He goes wide where Tim Ream's waiting. He might go further wide to where Robinson is. No, he doesn't. He goes short instead. America building patiently at the precise moment in time. 5 on the clock. It will be a throw to Paraguay. Broke down trying to when they switch play to the right hand side and get Destin. There's Mickey talking to his manager. He doesn't look a day older when he left. He is, of course, now in his 30s. Hasn't touched the ball yet, I don't believe. But of course, he's very much a fan's favourite in America where he plays for Atlanta. Free kick there, ref surely didn't give it, and now America can break with death. Good tackle coming in. Paraguay come away with the ball. Forward it goes. Lovely first switch from Enciso, and he's gone running on for the return, but he didn't get it. And the Paraguayan left back or right back plays it down the line for Julio Enciso. Gets there, cross comes in, looking for a Paraguayan winner on. The striker didn't quite get there. Well defended by Richards, I believe it was. Will be a throw into the Americans very deep. Tomorrow is a double header, Looney Soon. I think we've got Brazil first at, I think is it a 10 o'clock kickoff? I'm not sure. But we have Brazil tomorrow, and then we have this time of day Scotland versus Haiti. Yes. Paraguay with the ball. Been very even so far. First time ball in the middle, looking for the run of whatever the striker's called. Can't think what his name is. Here come the Americans on the attack on the other end. I think that's Pulisic. A great bit of skill from Pulisic. Gets in the box. Might fall for America. It's an own goal. It's an own goal. Yeah, definitely own goal left. The number 16. We're nearly 7 minutes in. Bocadillo or something his name was. Yes. Good pressure. Great play from Pulisic on the far side. Got into the box. We will change the banner. And it's a great start for the host nation there. With an own goal. But once again, it's been a good World. It's been a great World Cup so far. There we go. It's a good move this from the Americans. It's Bock or something. Yeah, it's great play from Pulisic. Get in the box. knock it backwards, and it's another cross has come in from the number 8 to further it across. It's hit the Paraguayan defender who was coming back off his foot and into the back of the net, own goal. Yeah, very unfortunate way to concede the lead, but there you go. Brilliant from Pulisic before that, Christian Pulisic. Germany play tomorrow as well. Are they on Sunday or Monday? Crimson Lip. I think they play Sunday, don't they? Crimson Lip, not sure. We'll have a look. We're definitely doing Brazil and we're definitely doing Scotland. We might. I don't think we're going to do triple header. Yeah, I don't think Germany are playing tomorrow, are they? Well, today, I should say. Is Tim Bean wearing the 13 shirt? What's Robinson? Oh, terrible tackle there on Pulisic. That could be a yellow card, and is. He's trying to deny that he caught him. He definitely caught him. That might be the Mackham that's done that as well. Is it? Turn around, mate. I think, are you a Mackham? No, it's not. It's Juan Jose Caceres. Sunday's Germany. Thanks for that. Yeah, didn't think they were tomorrow. Very late on Pulisic there, but he's a definite threat, Christian Pulisic. The 1994 World Cup, America didn't really have a star in their team. They've got a couple in this one, and Pulisic is one of them. They can keep him fit. Then I think that'll do him with the world of good. Anyway, will be a free kick. Tyler Adams in the box at number 4. Going to leave it for Robinson to. Oh, he's gone short across the box. This is going to go tits up, isn't it? Yeah. Could have got it in the box, didn't do so. But they've got some space on this right-hand side. Cross comes in, headed away. Only as far as the far post. America still have it. Good little turn, that. America picked the ball up in the box. Again, it's Pulisic with his trickery. Didn't work. Robinson could get there first. Ball is rebounded off the Paraguay out for throwing. It's a lot of pressure here for America. They're starting to get into groove. The world's crappiest free kick. Yeah, it was shocking, wasn't it? But they still maintain possession, and the ball is with Sergio Dest. Down the line he goes. Great cross to the back post, but there's no one there but a Paraguayan defender. But it's not the greatest header in the world. And Robinson has won the ball off Gomez, and America again maintain possession. One-way traffic this, folks. Lovely little flick there from McKennie, I think it was. Here's Balogun going to the far post, cleared from the 3. And now, well, Miggy's standing there waiting for the ball. He's not getting involved in defending or anything. Again, great play from America. This time, the right back comes in. He's going to clear it. Miggy's actually chasing this one. He's not going to get there because the ball goes out of play. Shepherded out by the 16, McKennie. A 108 of you have joined us. Unbelievable. Yeah, 180 lunatics in with me. Fantastic. And, of course, there'll be lots of these early in the morning shows for us Brits during the tournament, of course. So this could become a regular thing. I guess the weekend's helping. But here's Miggy with the ball. But unfortunately, a free kick had been given. And America have it. King Hodder to take Robinson from the Yanks, but that's it. Yeah, he's a good player, isn't he? Left back. But I don't think he gets an England side. If Lewis Hall can't get in it, then there's no chance he does. Although he's very quick. The star of the show so far has been Christian Pulisic. Do you know what, James? I thought that. Anyway, this is Pulisic again going around players. He's mesmerising at the minute. And now Paraguay can break. And they're going to get a free kick for that. They probably would have wanted to know the America have a free kick for some reason. Strange decision, that one. There's Mr. Infantino. Egghead. Christ, he has got some bald head, he has. Daniel, welcome to you. And Aztec Magpie, welcome to you too. Oh, for Spurs King, yeah. We say that, but England's left backs in this squad for some reason. Chris Murray, been a member for 8 months. He says, you're doing a fantastic job, Billy. Love to all from Virginia. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Excuse me. Oh, dear. Oh, of course. Paraguay's rattled, said Jose G. To be honest with you, you're quite right. They do look rattled. At the moment, they have a throw-in, and it's like for Miggy. Nice little head it on from him. Skills there from the. That's a good effort, but it's wide. I think it was Enciso. It wasn't Ciso, but yeah, nice bit of football, nice bit of footwork to get past Todd Adams. He's pulled his shot terribly with his right foot, well wide of the target. But good little bit of skill to get to that position, and Miggy actually touched the ball there. Tom's quoting Beatles lyrics. Anyhow, Paraguay have a bit of possession now, although they are floating it around the back at the minute. Here's Miggy. Chuck the ball down the line to an American. It goes out for a throw-in to the Paraguayans. Paraguay have 1 star in the back of their shirt. I wonder if they've won the Copa America once. And hey, Miggy now got to get Salvo in the back. It's a straight free kick. No doubt about that one. No, he's not give it. I mean, that's a blatant free kick for me. That's just bites him over. Ridiculous for the ref, that. Absolutely ridiculous. Morning, Joseph. Loving your comments, Billy from Australia. Well, good morning. Well, good afternoon to you, I should say. Quarter of an hour gone. Still 1-0 to America. And the ball is with Chris Richards. Plays it wide there to Tim Ream. Further on, he goes to Robinson, who cuts inside. Just might fall for Balogun, I think he's on. Plays it wide here for Dest. He's in on goal here. First touch took him too far in. They had to try and square it, and then a Paraguayan defender got in and cleared it for a corner. Probably should have been a goal there for the United States, but yeah, it was Dest's first touch that knackered it. Should have had a shot on goal there. King Holmes says that we're beginning to see a more level playing field ground in international football. These so-called lesser nations can play a bit. I guess you'll see that when they play a more established nation, to be honest. You know, with one of the elite nations, I don't include England in that, of course I don't. Welcome the ball in the penalty area. Anthony Robinson puts it to the back stick, and a good header comes in. It's gone wide. The refs give a free kick for that. 3-on-3 issue there. Richards. Head clash, and we're going to have a bit of stoppage time here. Richards went full blast for it, and of course the Paraguayans got to try and defend it. And the Paraguayans missed the ball and headed it straight into Chris Richards' face. And then fell backwards. Bobadilla was the bloke with the end goal, not Bocadilla. Oh dear. Yeah, Bocadilla is a sandwich, isn't it? In Spanish. Pass the passes. I wonder if refs have been told to go easy following the 3 reds in the opening game. Maybe. There's some terrible tackles in the earlier game, wasn't there? Myself and Paul commentate the Bosnia against whoever they played. I can't remember. Well, memory's terrible. 4 hours ago. Canada. Yeah. James M's talking bacon egg sandwiches. And that might happen after this game is finished, actually, and the show's finished. I might have one then. Or I'm just going to go straight to bed. I don't know. Night, Joe. Sweet dreams. Thanks for getting up. And joining the stream, Joe. Pretty much appreciated. A long clearance in the Paraguay, which is wood in the air from the number 8 of Paraguay. America win it and calmly play it out. And Caceres went, he wasn't leaving nothing behind there, was he? If he'd have missed the player then, if he'd have missed the ball and got the play, I think he might have been off. And now Chris Richards is okay, and so is the Paraguay. They're both back on the pitch. Here's a meathead, that right back for Paraguay. He's now going to sling the ball in the box, looking for a Paraguay flick. Not going to happen. They don't have a lot of height there. Skills there for the Paraguay on the far side. It's a good ball in, but not many Paraguayans in the penalty area to attack it, and they'll come away with the ball. Paraguay have it back, but apparently the ball went out of play, and it will be a throw into our American friends. Galactic Federation said those American strips are rather tame. I expected glitter with LED lights. Incidentally, but David Beckham has been awarded a star on the Walk of Fame in California, which is very odd, isn't it? Spanish sandwich. Yeah, I'm not meant. When I'm on my own, you know. Here's Dest. Palace defender Richards plays it square to his London compatriot, Fulham's Tim Ream. If he still is at Fulham, of course. I'm not sure he is. Oh, it's a lovely little flick in the box there to get McKennie in. Going to go out of play for a goal kick, though. More by luck than judgment. God, blimey. Soon to be a hydration break. Morning, Lewis. Kevin says, despite the president's bravado, the US soccer program doesn't get much financial backing, relatively speaking. And LDN Soldier, the Galactic wants him to wear Chris Jericho. Love it. He's at Charlotte now, is he, Tim Ream? All right. Merrick have the ball, but it's with the defenders in a minute, and it's with Tim Ream, the aforementioned. Chipped it in for the run of, I think that's Pulisic. That's Robinson. Having a lot of joy down that left-hand side of the American side. They come away from it now, and the ball is with Chris Richards in the centre circle. They're going to have a go at the right-hand side, are they? No, they go back to the top where the left-hand side is. And back to Christian Pulisic. Up against Caceres, who's on a yellow card, of course. Back to Tim Ream. 1-2 still. Nice bit of football there, but well defended from the Paraguayan right back, and calmly leaves it. Left back, sorry, for the keeper to come out and get. $4.99. Super chat from Chris Marie. He says you're about 4 seconds in front of me, but enjoying your commentary. Thanks, mate. Yeah, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. James says, did you see how highly ASM and Denver Bar spoke of us? Made me a bit emotional. Yeah, welcoming the new keeper to the club, and it made me feel emotional too. Beautiful words from both Alan and Denver. I don't think Denver should have left us. He went to Chelsea. Of course, he did for the more money, but I don't think it really worked out for him, apart from scoring a Slippy G goal, of course. Well, I guess he knew the risk when he left. Here's Richards. Now Tim Ream. Everybody except the USA keeper is in the other half. Pulisic with his first wild cross of the night will be a goal kick to Paraguay. And now we're going to have the hydration break, folks. Yeah, he's gone to America now, hasn't he? ASM. He's going to play at Charlotte alongside Tim Ream, strangely enough. Down there in South Carolina. And King Huddle says the Americans looking the better side. They're easily on top, aren't they? Paraguay are feeding on scraps, to be honest. Anyone listening to the commentary? Our BBC playing advertisements when they have a drinks break. So certainly do on ITV. Yeah, Brazil, Morocco tomorrow, and then Haiti, Scotland straight after that. Brian says Paraguay sitting deep. Melanie says Paraguay seems to be struggling after a promising start. I think Miggy's touched the ball once, and we're 23 minutes in. Or 24 minutes in. JM says, I'm American. I feel like the hydration break is just for more ads. Potentially. Yeah. I mean, that had a water break in the game in Toronto earlier. And it not needed, really. It wasn't that hot. Good man, James. I don't think there'll be any comments to BBC. Germany and the Dutch play on Sunday, yeah. You're right, Galactic. It is an ad break. Rocky says the ball goes very high. Did anyone notice? Not really. James says the worst thing about our media is the constant ads for and on anything. 10:30 the Brazil kick-off tomorrow, so we'll be on for that one. And then we'll do the Scotland game after. Don't know if we'll get me sleep for that one. I will find somewhere sleeping. The bloke looks like Rolf Harris, but I'm sure it's not. He's tucking into some chow and he's got a Diet Coke there. Might be Steven Spielberg, actually. It's George Lucas. Definitely not Rolf Harris then. Well, Rolf Harris is dead, isn't he? Morning all to Grange Toon. My days, I was trying to find some commentary to fall asleep to, not expecting TTR to be broadcasting. Thank you, Billy, doing God's work. Let's hope Mickey gets his giving goal through. Yeah, well, I don't think that's going to happen somehow. He's only touched the ball once. Yes, George Lucas. He took Chewbacca with him. I recognise those two as well. You have to tell me who it is, folks. Anyway, we're back playing again after the drinks break. 3-minute drink break. Ball has managed to work its way through to Pulisic on the far side. There's a chance here for America if they get the ball in quickly. Ball comes straight across. Great first touch. Boy Adams plays it in. It's a great goal from Balogun. I think it's going to be a flag here. It's a brilliant goal from Balogun. Great finish. Fantastically made by Tyler Adams, but I think there might be an offside flag. I'm not going to change the ballot, and there's the flag up itself. They will, of course, check it. It was Bill Gates, yes. Fantastic move this for the Americans. It really was. There was an offside there for starters. Pulisic is well off. So that's not going to count. Then they play on further and further. I thought Balogun might have been offside, but he probably was as well, yeah. Probably 2 offsides there. But it was a wonderfully creative move. Tyler Adams was fantastic in it, and a great finish from following Balogun right at the end there. Graham's Toon says you covered most Newcastle-related games. Yeah, I guess so. Has anyone worked out who the captains are? Well, I think Tim Rim's the American captain. Paraguayans, not a clue. I mean, it used to be. I know Mickey captained them for a while, didn't he? Talking of Mickey, here he is. Gives the ball straight away. Tries to win it back. Good play from Menciso. And it'll be a throw into Paraguay. Freeman's down injured. LDN Soldiers, but next season, would they do late night commentary for games around the world? The Bolivian third division, perhaps? I'm not John Sinclair. Absolutely not. I mean, I don't see a foul there apart from the Americans, to be honest, but they got a free kick out of it. Paraguay win the ball. Miggy's like a spare trick down there. He's touched the ball once and given the ball away. The one thing he did good was a header, but it's not just the ball apart from that, apart from just now when he give it straight back to him. Another super chat from Michael McIntyre, £5 super chat. He says, hi, Billy 22. Morning, Michael. Thanks for joining us, buddy. We have over 200 people watching. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well done, folks. Here's Pulisic up against Casillas. This time, Casillas did get a foot in, but Christian Pulisic managed to keep his... Daniel, welcome back. He said he has to ring the emergency doctor to come out to his. So he can't hear out his left ear, and it's got him worried. Well, doctor will come and sort you out, mate. Don't worry about that. There's been a goal from America again. This time, Balogun has scored. I was looking at the chat. I'd have to see a replay of this, but the whole American team is celebrating, including subs. This one, I think, will count. Yeah, this one will definitely count. Let's have a look at it. It's a long ball it's a good ball from Robertson down the line. Pulisic back to Balogun on the penalty spot. It's a great finish. It's a great finish, that. And the United States have a 2-goal lead now. And probably deserve it, to be honest. I think this was seen the first poor side in the tournament here. Paraguay have been nothing short of dreadful. 2-0 America, though, and just a minute after a disallowed goal, Paraguay didn't heed the warnings. No one picked up Pulisic. No one picked up following Balogun in the middle of the goal. And it's an easy goal for the Yanks. And again, they've managed to get the ball straight away. Paraguay have been dreadful. Good play that from McKennie. And he's gone for the return here. Crosses it in. It's cut out with the 15. He clears it in the general direction of Miggy. He's not going to keep that in, is he? Not really. Oliver's it's earspray, yeah. The doctor will sort it out, mate. Don't worry about that. In America again, it's non-stop non-stop pressure. Adams plays it wide here for McKennie. Freeman to Richards. Welcome, Alan. Here's Chris Richards. He goes square to Tim Ream. America played the ball about beautifully in a minute. Little chip in around the back didn't quite work, but they do have a throw in very deep in the morning, Chris, in the Paraguayan half, but they've still got the ball. This is non-stop. We are 33 and 36 in, Chris. Playing some really nice stuff, the Americans. It's a soft moment in time. The Paraguay are dreadful. There's no effort. There's no desire. Not since that fella flattened Pulisic. I've seen nothing from him, really. Here's Robinson. Little 1-2. It's a good 1-2. Robinson gets to the byline here. Nearly fell over and gave the ball away. But they win it back in a really, really good area. Skills there. Great play. And trying to float it in. Well, float it in. Square it in. Miggy Wynn has it on the end of the area. He's going to fuck this up, isn't he? He's got 3 men on him. Did well in the end. Played it wide to his left back, who chipped it forward straight into an American head. Miggy wins the ball back again. And at last, a bit of an effort from Miggy, although he did lose the ball in the end and Dex brought it down. Ref should have played the advantage. I think he has done. And America have the ball with Robinson. Now Pulisic up against Caceres again. He's got him all over here. Goes past him again with ease. Gets a little floating crossing. Header comes in. It's not the greatest in the world, but they do regain possession. This is one-way traffic, unbelievably. Freeman. Richards. Now Dest. Former Barcelona course. Cross comes in. Cleared. And again, America win the ball. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is a boxing match, and stop this. Here's Pulisic again. This time, Caceres liked to tackle, and he stood in and got his foot to the ball. And for the first time in what seems about 10 minutes, the ball is in the American half with the goalkeeper. Melanie says Turkey yours won't be so easy. Well, I don't think Turkey will be, but this American team beats the Australian team most days of the week for me. Grain says 7 days till the fixtures are released. Who do we want for the first game? Well, we don't want Coventry City away from home. Absolutely not. Morning to you, I Like Coffee, who just joined us. Here's Robinson. All the way back to Chris Richards. 2 attempts at goal from America. 2 on target. 2 goals, oddly enough. And now here's McKennie. Gets the byline. Cleared only to the 17. He can shoot. Blocked by the 14. And it will be a corner to America. Cubas. 7 a.m. in the morning for I Like Coffee. I'm not saying it like a fucking Birmingham person, Tom. Turkey. Not happening. Corner is about to come in. Header comes in. Oh, it's just wide from Richards. Literally half a foot wide. Whew, very close. One-way traffic. And they're on the press here, but Paraguay get the ball away. The number 9 heads it up in the air. It's going to be a throw into the Paraguayans off the head of Sergio Dest. Talkie. think that's Rob Lowe, isn't it? Was that Rob Lowe, that one? Have I got that all right? Might not have done. I mean, Pochettino's got these playing with some fantastic skill, I've got to say. I think it was Rob Lowe, Melanie. Might not have been. Someone will say. Well, I don't know why they'd single out Rob Lowe. Some thought it was Michael Jackson and Al Pacino. Bucky says there didn't seem to be much time wasted in these games. No, there isn't actually. If the Americans start time wasting it, Miggy has a ball at the minute and he actually. It's a bit of skill to try and get away from Dest, but Dest ain't blowing any dummies. He has to go backwards, it's floating forwards. And Tim Ream's there to cover up the through ball. Back to the keeper. And calmly back to the keeper from Tim Ream, who looks like he's back to 20 years of age again. It's been easy. It was Rob Lowe. I'll tell you, that's not often I'm right. I wouldn't have got that if it weren't for the fact that he's doing that advert with Danny Dyer, isn't he? Crimson Lips says, let's be real, it's not the US being good, it's Paraguay being so bad. Well, that's a bit harsh, I think. Terrible tackle there, and there's going to be a yellow card here. Balogun's been took over there. The Paraguay manager looks like he's got the world on his shoulders. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, I don't think it's as bad as what. Wait, it's a foul, but I mean, it's not as bad as he's making out. Here's Dest. Anyway, they did get a free kick for it. I don't know if there's any cards given. Dest goes round the back and in the box. Great play from Dest. Low hard cross. Straight to the keeper's arms. Just over 40 minutes to go. 2-0 to the Yanks. What's up, Buzzy? It's my computer. It's old. It's knackered. I need a new one, Chris. I haven't got any love eggs in. Quite clearly. Well, Lewis is enjoying this game. It's not bad. I mean, America are very much on top, aren't they? They are playing some nice stuff at times. McKennie and Adams in the centre midfield have been fantastic. And so is Pulisic, and here he is. Now being double teamed by Gomez and Caceres. Caceres gets his foot to it. Foot race. And I think Pulisic may have fouled Caceres then. He's saying shoulder to shoulder. Which I tend to go, maybe. Maybe. 214 in. Terrific. Long clearance from Paraguay anyway. Can I get a goal before half time back? It's Miggy back. He flicks it back to his teammate there. Paraguay definitely on the back foot. It's just one-way traffic. I mean, when they have the ball, they're forced to go backwards and backwards and backwards. And more backwards. Then a long hoof up the pitch, which it's a lovely little flick there from McKennie. But Paraguay win the ball deep, actually. Here's Enciso. Good tackle coming in, though, from Freeman. And the ball has now reached Pulisic, but he's winning back. Here's Sergio Dest. He's got a lot of pace about him. He's such a lovely bit of skill to fall Miggy there. Can play a free ball. Does do it into McKennie. This could be 3. Oh, good save. Should have been 3, probably. Here's Miggy in his own penalty area. Again, the Americans win the ball in very deep. Freeman showing a little bit of trickery there. Has to come back though. All the way back, in fact, to Tim Ream. Have I noticed any strokers yet? Not in this game, to be fair. Chris Murray for the $4.99 super chat. Billy, who would have thought Russell Crowe would be USA's coach? Does look a little bit like him, doesn't he? Oh, he's top manager Pochettino. If Eddie Howe was to leave Newcastle, he'd be my choice, actually. I think he'd be a fantastic manager for Newcastle. Anyhow, the America have the ball. It's Pulisic up against Casillas again. He's not double teamed this time. Although Gemers has dropped him behind and he's on Robinson. Robinson inside there. Well, I would have thought there would be a free kick there. Will there be a free kick now? No. Left played on. That's going to be a free kick. And is. And probably a good one to give away as well. Want to start watch again? I don't know who they are. Absolutely not. Paraguay just playing it amongst the back four at the minute. Casillas goes long. Ream gets to it, heads it away into the path of Robinson. Robinson tries to flick it inside. Well, calm defending there from Tim Ream, who slipped over, but still managed to nod the ball on his knees to his teammate there, and very well played. Cameron struggling to find the slips now. 5 minutes of added on time. Luke says, I agree with Billy. I don't think Eddie can take us any further, and I go for Poch after the World Cup. I think the only way that happens, Lewis, is if somehow Eddie Howe gets off with the England job. Anyway, here's Robinson, far side of the pitch. Crosses it in. Keeper comes out and claims it. Yeah, King Hoddle, I mean, Spurs have been nothing ever since he left, have they really? Even Hans won as, his peak time season was nothing as good as Poch. I don't think they've ever replaced him, if I'm perfectly honest. Hey, yeah. Well, there's a free kick to the Paraguayans, which Mickey's going to take. Right, who's that? That's Taylor Perry, isn't it? I know who that is. Christ, she should put a bra on. And now, the free kick from Paraguay is an awful one, straight to the arms of the keeper. Justin Trudeau. Are them two at it, are they? I thought I recognised the bloke. Surprised how Tango's allowed her to be involved with the singing and all that, and what have you. She's just not a fan of it, is she? For Russell Brand to Justin Trudeau. Yeah. Some might say that Russell Brand's the least evil of those two. Morning, David Lee. Hope you're well, mate. Lewis says he can't wait for Ilanga to have a purple patch like Miggy. Good shout. Well, the first half's closing out. A bit of a damn squib this last 10 minutes, actually, 5 minutes or so. America are happy with their work. Paraguay are just grateful that America aren't hitting them more. And this is taken off into a... Well, we're going for a ball for the middle to Balogun. They're Graven off the ball. Balogun's in the box. Balogun goes inside. Great play, Balogun! What a finish! What a goal from Balogun! This is the lad that could have played for England, of course. Formerly of Arsenal. Formerly of Middlesbrough. That is a fantastic goal. And the best one of this World Cup so far. If there's no flag, it's an absolute super goal. Super goal, that from Balogun. Of course, played for England in the 21s. Yeah, and Sasso was very vociferous in his Southgate not picking him up. But unless there's a flag there, which I don't think there is, that is a fantastic goal. Great run to it in the first place. And then the skills afterwards, and then the finish. Wow. Wow. See, this is going to be offside. It's a brilliant run, and he's not offside. That is the best goal of the tournament so far. Time to change the banner. That is a magnificent goal from following Balogun. And he has two, and he's now the World Cup's leading scorer. Outstanding. And would have had a hat-trick if it weren't for an offside. Brilliant goal. It's been a very entertaining first half, and I was just saying that America was happy with the work in the first half, which has incidentally come to an end after that fantastic goal. And we're happy for the half-time whistle to come when they the Paraguayans having a tete-a-tete on the pitch. This could get nasty. Half-time, America 3, Paraguay 0. It's been a really entertaining game. Some of the stuff they play. Keith says, how in the hell are you ahead of me? I live in the States. And James says, this is what happens when you play with a European team, not an American team. Yeah, but what's that goal? Wow. Goal of the tournament so far. No doubt about it. Mel's right. Paraguay could get hammered tonight. The saying, Warrior of Legends says the USA are better than England. No, then, well, do you know what? They might be watching that, but it'd be an interesting game if they play. England are probably boys to death with the way they play, but no, they're not. I don't think there's many players in that American side would get in that in England side, Warrior. But maybe the manager's better. And Jose G says he'd pick up Balogun ASAP. You know, I mean, Arsenal had him. They were after a striker for a couple of years. He could have been the man for them. Yeah. And he was on loan at Middlesbrough one time. Kieran says we were linked to Balogun. Well, I'm not sure. Absolute hell of a player. Also, Chris Richards. Chris Richards is a very underrated player. I'm a fan of his, actually, yeah. Everything you want in a centre half. Pace. Power. Good in the air. Like him. Warrior says it's amazing you're streaming. Well, it's approaching 3 o'clock in the morning, but it's the World Cup. It only happens once every 4 years. The other player to mention, of course, is Christian Pulisic. Has been outstanding, although he's not done a lot in the last 5 or 10 minutes. Thank you, Warrior. Very much, very kind of you to say that, mate. Yeah, Pulisic was outstanding for the first, half an hour. Well, the Galactic says, watch this, 3-4. Well, I don't think so. I'm not sure where Paraguay get it from. Alborn's been absolutely fucking dreadful, as always. And Ciso's done piss all. Even to 8 apples, 2022. Even though Potts has got these 5 right up, been a good watch so far. Shame for Miggy. He's been dreadful, mate, hasn't he? But again, he's hard had the ball. He's hard had the ball, has he? It's been a. If it was a boxing match, they'd have stopped it, wouldn't they? One-way traffic. Yeah. 3-5 says James. A massive. Yeah, it's going to have to be for Miggy to get involved in the game, even. Yeah. But, yeah, as I say, keep liking. If you haven't done already, hit that like button. That'll impress our Meister, won't it? Loads of likes. And if you're new to us, subscribe, membership, all that stuff. Kieran says, I would take Balogun. It look, he's done really well for age, and yeah, it was quite a while ago we were linked to him, not recently. Yeah. Melanie says Paraguay looked good for the first 2 minutes. About right. But great finish for Balogun's first, actually. He'd just been penalised after scoring offside. Was a good finish. Didn't mope, just went and scored again. And then his second goal was just fantastic. We're going to be watching the Brazil game tomorrow, absolutely. And the Scotland one at this time. I don't think we'll be doing the early game tomorrow. I wonder how many Americans have scored a World Cup hat-trick first game. I don't think any Americans have scored a hat-trick in the World Cup, to be honest, Stephen, if I'm perfectly honest. A few clubs might be actually looking at Pulisic. Well, he's always been a great player, but it's just the injuries, isn't it, King Hoddle? Whose trip is worse, America's or Newcastle's? I'm afraid it's Newcastle's, mate. That second goal is pure class. Could the America be potentially an underdog? Maybe. No, I watched them against Germany. They were competitive in that game. They look a better side tonight, mind. Although obviously the opposition's much weaker. But yeah, maybe a dark horse. Brian says Newcastle could have had Pulisic 15 mil. I think the injuries put him off, though, Brian. I think the injuries put a lot of them off. I mean, how old is he now? He must be getting on a bit as well. Yeah, he's good. Always been a great player. And when he was at Chelsea, he was forever injured. That's the one who was offside, the Balogun offside goal. That was a great finish as well. Follow him, Balogun. He's only 27. Christ. He looks older, doesn't he? He looks like he's had a long paper round, that's for certain. Yeah, 3-0, but it's been a really entertaining game. And America have been really good. On the opposite of that, how is Paraguay been absolute dog shit. Absolutely dog shit. Joseph, welcome to you. Oh, well, 3 zip up. Chris says, Billy, good on you up at 3 a.m. I was watching the game, came onto YouTube at the half to surprise you didn't watch long. Keep an eye on what we're doing, mate, because most of the games will be, well, depending on the quality of them, of course. We'll be doing them. Chris Blank says, Pulisic, 100 appearances for Milan in 3 years. Yeah, he ain't been great. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? That's better than what he had at Chelsea. Tom's been on the Google and the Wikipedia. Bert Paternoulder scored a hat-trick. Interesting, this. Bert Paternoulder, never heard that name in my life. Wouldn't know him if he walked past me in the street, and probably it's not going to happen because he only lived 100 years ago. Scored a hat-trick for the US during the first ever World Cup in Uruguay in 1930. Team he scored against was Paraguay. Interesting. Very interesting. James says, I'm shocked at how good we've been. There are way harder opponents out there, but this is a strong US team. I agree with that. I agree with both those sentiments there. The opposition is shite, but you still got to beat them in 3.5 time, you know. Very pleasurable first half. We're back in the stadium with, is that Danny Murphy? Yes, Danny Murphy seems to be in the stands, enjoying life in California, eh? Bert Paternoda. I shall mention that name later in the World Cup. Well, I probably won't, I'll probably forget. But if I do mention Bert Paternoda, you'll all know where he is. Paul won't have a clue. See, the BBC pundits have been sent out. The Yanks did have that famous win in 1950 against England. Yeah. The one player on that England side that stayed in the South America afterwards, a bloke called Neil Franklin, who they reckon would have been one of the best centre-halves in the world, one of the best players in the world. Yeah. Gaitchins with a goal in that famous win, of course. Gaitchins. Is it Justin Gaitchins, is it? It's just, Lord knows what it was. Kieran's become a new member of the channel. Welcome to Members Club, Kieran. Did I know that Danny Murphy is mate of Snoop Dogg? Absolutely not. No, I didn't. But I do now. But Neil Franklin, yeah, he stayed there. Stayed in South America. Played for Stoke City before that. Morning, Southside. Hope you're well, buddy. At 3 minutes past 3 in the great British morning. Yeah, Pika probably right as well. He says this is not a good game to gauge how good the Americans are. The opponents looks horrible. Yeah, I tend to agree with that too, to be fair. But you still got to beat them, haven't you? You still got to put them to the sword, and they're doing just that. I mean, this could be 6-7-0, couldn't it? Let's be honest. Dear me. We're having video at the minute of the old-fashioned North American Soccer League, the NASL, when Pele and the likes, Franz Beckenbauer and Steve Hunt, strangely enough. Don Mongoose has gifted the Toon membership. Thanks, mate, much appreciated. And if you do receive that membership, give Don Mongoose a thank you. Thank you. Qatar, Switzerland. I don't think we'll do that one. But at 10:30, Brazil, Morocco will definitely be being done. Kieran says, do you think we'll get Trafford? I think so. Yes. Chris has thanked Don Mongoose and has benefited from his generosity with the membership there. Well done, Chris, for thanking Don, and thank you, Don. Much appreciated. Fun fact, England has never beaten the USA in the World Cup. That is quite right. Thanks, Don. Much appreciated, mate. No, I think they've already played twice. Drew one and lost one, didn't they? Well, we lost one and drew one. And the 2010 game was all down to Rob Green, wasn't it? What an absolute stroker he was. There you go, stroke alert. Northumberland Browns, it's the first time I've seen Paraguay in the World Cup since Beardsley scored against them in the 86 World Cup. Yes. And Lineker scored twice also, but a 3-0 win, wasn't it, for England? Galileo asks, is this World Cup better than the last World Cup? It's too soon to say, to be honest, but it's promising. It's a promising start, I have to say. And I agree with what Melanie said earlier. The World Cup kicks off really when Brazil come into it. I mean, they've won it. How many times did Brazil win it since I've been alive? They won it in 70. Obviously, I don't remember watching that, but I've seen film. They were meant to be they are supposedly the greatest side of all time. The 70 side. And then they didn't win it again then till 94, 2002. So they've won it 3 times in my lifetime. But the best side of all of them was the 8-2 side, and they didn't win it, and Italy knocked them out. Kieran says, watch our game be the first ball at 0-0. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, we do have Steve Clark on now, of course, ex-Newcastle caretaker manager. Thomas has an interesting book about the USA, about football, including Bert Paternoulder, called Soccer in a Football World by David Wangerin. Really good read. Sounds interesting, that, Tom. Tar Heel Teddy, as a Yank Newcastle fan, did not expect this at all. We lacked a very dangerous Paraguay defence. Also looks so bad. Tar Heels. Which state's that? Tar Heels. Is it South Carolina? Don't think it is it? Might be. Tell me, who were the Tar Heels? Yeah, of course they did. They did. Yeah, the 94 World Cup was when they got it, weren't it? Was it? No, 70, wasn't it? Yeah, 1970. And the thing about the USA, it's actually got the oldest football history of any country outside the UK. Yeah. North Carolina. Yeah, I know it's that neck of the woods. Tar Heels. And the reason I know that, folks, is because I used to listen to many, many years ago when I was on nights, I used to listen to the US Forces Network on the radio, and I used to listen to basketball, baseball games, NFL, college basketball games. So that's where we've got the name Tar Heels from. Yeah, the worst striker in Brazil's history. In fact, maybe one of the women just in fashion playing for Brazil. Ed Socrates, Falco, Zico. Just the same about Serginho. 100%. He was fucking dreadful, wasn't he? Couldn't finish a fun-sized Milky Way. I like Coughlin. The first World Cup he watched was the 98 one. He loved the anthems. Do you know what, Tar Heel Teddy? I used to make a fortune over here, fortunately, because when the NFL first started getting played, well, Miggy has been substituted, incidentally. No, it's not. It's Pulisic. They're wrapping Pulisic up in cotton wool, and they brought Berhalter on to replace him. Rocky's first was 78. First one I remember was 74. But I enjoyed the 78 World Cup more than 74, if I'm being honest. Anyway, let's get back to this. Well, I used to fraudulently make money at school. The NFL, when it first come into the UK on telly, was on a Sunday night. But it was a week after the game, so we get a week highlights of the week before. But I used to listen to them on this radio station live, and then go in and bet, knowing the results. And no one ever twigged on it. Some equipment's been stolen from the England training camp apparently in Kansas City. Yeah, the 82 was probably the best one I can remember, Melanie. Great World Cup that was. Some really good sides in that one. And some of the worst, I think the worst ever tackle in history was in that game, in that World Cup. Schumacher. Yeah, on Batista. Terrible. Nearly killed him. I know the game has started, and I think Paraguay made a change also. Maurizio's on. It was one of those things, Tar Heel Teddy, that you occasionally you have to deliberately lose, just not very often. But if you win every time, you get sussed. West Germany stitched up Algeria and Austria. Let's not forget Austria as well, Melanie. Well, just the Germans. Thompson's the first one he remembers properly was 1986. The first one we watched pretty much in its entirety with Italy 90. Yeah, they were both good World Cups. I mean, take Maradona's handball aside, but he was unbelievable in that World Cup. Shot comes in from America, it's blocked. But again, it seems like it's one-way traffic again. Ball is with the keeper. No press. He's 15 yards outside his penalty area, and there's no press at all. And there's no appetite to get forward even from the Paraguayans. Tackle comes in and they win the ball back on the halfway line. It's Miggy, who seems to be more on the right-hand side now. Richie on the left into Enciso. Good skills from Enciso. Gets past 2 and lays the ball off to the 6. And Paraguay have a chance here of breaking. Here's Miggy. Plays it wide for the 4. Caceres. Cross comes in. Cuts out by Ream. Miggy has it. Heads in the box. Shoots. Blocked by his own player. I don't think it was going in, but it was on target. And already Paraguay look more dangerous with Miggy on the right-hand side. King Hoddle says... Melanie loves Stojkovic, Italian 90, what a player. Yeah, I mean, Gascoigne was the best. Mateus probably was the best player, but Gascoigne, without a doubt, he was outstanding. The 82 Brazil side played the most aesthetic. Absolutely, they were fantastic, weren't they? Junior at right back and Oscar and Paraguay attack on the attack here. Is that Miggy? Don't run on him. No, it's not. It's number 8. It's deflected. Wide. It's going to be a corner for Paraguay. Yeah, the other goal. He scored 2 or 3 like that, didn't he, Maradona, in the England game? He scored one against Belgium like it, one against Bulgaria, I think, like it. Anyway, it's half the forward here, Alderete. First time we've seen him, the Mackel. Could be an interim guy. Might even be Mickey taking it. It's because they've gone short. Well, they haven't got the ball in the box. Call them centre-halves forward. Shot comes in, deflected. There's about 5 Paraguayans offside. They managed the balls up anyway. And it's cleared by Fowler and Balogun. Scalacci, yeah, in the 90 World Cup, yeah, frog eyes. Kept Vialli out of the team, didn't he? Vialli was meant to be the star. Here's Mickey up against Ream. Got good memories going against. He's got past Ream, but he's also gone out of play. Fell over trying to get a free kick. He's not going to get one. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And he's getting a yellow card for it, Tim Ream. But Mickey Honda was fouled. It was a terrible tackle by Batista. Yeah, Batista. Terrible tackle, which the ref took ignored. And then Maradona then ran past Peter Reid. He's got a monkey's heat. Terry Fennick. Tony Butcher twice. Yeah. And that's free kick to Paraguay, very deep. That's Morgan Freeman. He's 90 odd, Morgan Freeman. And yeah, free kick to Paraguay. It's a good one. And Enciso's come across to take it. He's got Maurizio behind him. Miggy's come away from it. Curled in, looking at the far post. 2 Paraguayans go for the same ball. Headed away from Robinson. And it's going to be a free kick for a foul in the box. And I'm guessing it's for Paraguay. Although, this might be VAR check for penalty geezers. Gadgets and geezers. Paolo Rossi, is he dead? I didn't know he was dead. Oh, it was Kamal Abdul-Jabbar. Of course it was. And Mirza Lakin. VAR check for mistaken identity. What kind of fucking bollocks is that? Karim Abdul-Jabbar. Of course it was. And I'm a Lakers fan. or was formerly known as Lou Alcindor, of course. Has he booked the wrong bloke here? Are we having a... What's the ref looking at here? Has he gone back to the free kick? He has gone back to the free kick. Ah, because Mickey's dived, that's why. Oh, it's a ridiculous dive as well. Yeah, I think Almon's going to get the booking there. No, it's for the free kick in the first place. Mickey's going to get a yellow card for this. Who's got the red card out? What's got the red card out for here? No, it's not. It's got the yellow. Yellow to Mickey for diving, simulating. Mickey can't believe it, but it was a ridiculous dive. And to be fair, ridiculous that the referee bought it. But we had the free kick and everything after that, and they're still playing before the VAR got involved in it. Keith says, mistaken identity. They stopped in the game to see if that was Morgan Freeman. Brilliant. Hey, it's easy to mistake for Morgan Freeman for Karim Abdul-Jabbar. Of course it is. Kieran says, who am I predicting to win? I'm going France. No, I'm going France, mate. I think Portugal might be the flop of the tournament, if I'm honest. Because I'll keep playing Ronaldo, and I just don't think he's got it. He was short at last World Cup. Yeah, Tom says Mickey was shitting himself that he was getting a red. He was, because he pulled him at that, didn't he? I mean, if you get sent off for diving. James says the Portugal group is a hard one. Yeah. I think they have more trouble. Well, it's terrible from the Paraguay keeper, and America spurred a chance there. Yeah, Melanie thinks Spain will win it. I looked at game, says it was poor for Mickey. It was the worst dive he's seen for a long time. It was rank bad. Phone comes in, it's headed away from Alderete. Yeah, what was that? The mistaken identity. Well, he booked the other fella, didn't he? He booked the Yank. He booked Tim Ream. Oh, no penalty. Balogun went down in the challenge. VAR will look at it, of course. He rolled his man. Did he get? Oh, I'm not sure they're going to give a penalty for that. I mean, he has got his. Is the contact? Yeah, there is 2 lots of contact. This could be a penalty, you know. Could be. No, obviously not. They're playing on. And Mokus will have a little bit of trickery there from Dest, and Cesar wins the ball back. Will be a throw into America. And Paraguay clearance. Dreadful clearance. Paraguay with 6 and 7s here. Dest has it. Plays it wide. I think it's McKennie out there. He's got Cubat on his tail. Little 1-2 with Dest, and then McKennie's ball is awful. Paraguay can bring it away now. But too slow in doing so. Brilliant pressing from Balogun to win the ball back. Foul coming in now in the 14. And I think he'll stop play here because the player is down injured. 14, Cuba should be getting booked for that. It's Chris Richards. No, it's Todd Adams this time. Every time Galactic Fed says every time he watches that Maradona wonder goal, he looks at Peter Reed and shakes his head. Running in treacle, would he? America have the ball now, but this time it's cut out and Paraguay can break. Again, they give the ball away, but Miggy has it now. He plays it square. Skills there from Robinson, gets the byline, crosses over, hits. McKennie into, it's clear, it's blocked. But this is one-way traffic again, folks, really. Freeman attempted an overhead kick to keep the ball in, didn't quite get there. They're not looking at Paris Hilton. Christ almighty, they are. No way. Who wants to see pissing Paris Hilton? We looked again because imagine Ancelotti winning the World Cup with Brazil. Could happen. Melanie says we needed Vinnie Jones in '86. He would have hacked Maradona up. Someone should have. Watch those piles, says King Huddle. It's not piles, mate, but it is an arse. And America on the attack again. Lofted pass looking for McKennie. Good jump though from the Paraguay defender. Skills there. Brilliant play that from Weston McKennie. Robinson plays it back to him. It's not McKennie actually. It's the 4, whoever he may be. Skills on the far side from Dest. Gets to the byline. Does he know it's going to be a corner? It is a corner. No problem, Wilton Gamer. I am looking forward to my pick now. Nearly an hour gone, I have to say. According to the US, in swing up to the near post, it's blocked, and some of this play from Paraguay is just rank bad. Miggy giving the ball away deep in his own half. Micho's fouled, and he's going to get a free kick for that, I think, and maybe a yellow card. It's coming out here. It is. Yellow card to Tyler Adams of Bournemouth, of course, formerly of Leeds. Melanie says, will I be wearing a Scotland top for tomorrow's game? Absolutely not. I may be supporting them, but I'll never wear their shirts. Tom says, a few hard men in the England squad in '86. Terry Butcher, ex-Macca manager, of course. He could have dealt with Maradona by that logic, but he couldn't. He was too close, too slow. Too slow. Terry Fennick was on a yellow card, otherwise he would have probably hacked him down. He was quick enough to get to him, but as I say, he had a yellow card. Well, I was amazed Terry Fennick actually got in that side. It was fucking shit. We looked to game out. Are we doing Brazil, Morocco tomorrow? Yes, we are, mate. And we're also doing Scotland, Haiti further on. In the same group, of course. I think Brazil, Morocco might be a good game. Here's Dest down the line. Good run here from McKennie in the box. Over hits his cross, falls. Ball in, Balogun in the box, good tackle. And then his shot comes in, it goes miles wide. Will be a goal kick, but he did take a kick to the shins, Tillman, for his troubles there. Yeah, Morocco could beat Brazil, Mel. I mean, they've got some good players in Morocco. But as it's very much status quo here. US well on top. And if there's going to be another goal scored, it looks like they're going to score it. Ty Hill said he says Scotland squad is staying in North Carolina. My sister's trying to meet them. Andrew Watson, good morning to you, my friend. Tom says Paris Premier Inn would be a slight upgrade on the Paris Travel Lodge. Indeed. Anyway, here's America again with Dest inside. This time it's a poor pass. They do regain possession. Bearhalter with a ball to the far post where... Is it McKennie out here? Or is it Tillman? I think it's Tillman. Caceres, who's having a much better... well, Paraguay bringing a sub on, and his name's Arse. Centre forward. For Sanabria, Arse is on. Jason says Billy Haiti is pronounced Haiti. Just saying. I'll pronounce it how I like, mate. I don't think Papa Doc's going to do anything for me. Yes, I always laugh when I see someone called Arse. Quite a few South Americans in history. Looked again, there's a lot of celebrities in this game. Brad Pitt, Katy Perry, yeah. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Morgan Freeman. Anyway, America on the border box. Great cross across. No one at the end of it, though, from Dest. Robinson loses out to Caceres and a floating ball down the line to Miggy in the air. He's never going to win that. Here's Richards. And Tom says, Canas pull Paraguay out that hole. Be funny if they do actually play South Africa, wouldn't it? And he's mucked by the fella that got sent off last night. Shithole. That's Bex and Cruz. I mean, American football, let's call it soccer in America, because American football is obviously a different game. And Balogun's in one-on-one here. Squares it back and it's cut out. Oh, Balogun should have done better there. Paraguay get away with murder. Have I ever been to a World Cup game with you? I've been to a Euros game. Yeah, I went to Euro 88, strangely enough. Thompson's the best one is the brand Biko. They're Turkish, but they can't use the Turkish name here because it's arslick. I think my washing machine's an arslick washing machine. Andrew says, why was there a hedge around the ground in the Czech? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Here's Miguel Almiron. Back he goes to Caceres and then further back to... It's now with a Macum. Alderete. Isidore goes, power. Good play from Isidore. Really good play. Isidore. Senciso. Gets in the area. Going to try and curve one. It's blocked. Foul for Miguel Almiron, but he could get shot off long distance shots, which has gone into, well, probably landed in Neverland Ranch now. But this is probably the best bit of play Paraguay in the whole game. And Ciso, who's been at the heart of everything good they have done, to be honest. Miguel's shot is blocked. And then it's an awful effort from number 8 for Paraguay, whoever he may be. And the septic in the crowd is celebrating catching the ball. I wouldn't do that if it was cricket. Clearance from the American keeper strikes the head of Alderete this time. Little nasty push in the back there, but America do really well. Great little touch of Balogun. He does get cropped, but it's now with McKennie. Yeah, McKennie. Now Dest. Dest turns inside, gives it to Tillman. Tillman goes backwards to Adams, and now America just keep control of the ball. 65. Going to be a drinks break soon, folks. 66 on the clock. Here's McKennie into Dest, back to McKennie. Dest gone for the run, and he will get the ball too. Balogun in the middle. Will he try and float it? He's gone low, which wasn't the ball. And Paraguay get it away. More than that, Acid. Have I shit the bed? I just got back home, he's starving. Yeah, I'm a bit hungry myself, to be fair. I think I'll definitely be having something to eat before I go to sleep. Although it's a bad time to eat, really, isn't it? Maybe a bowl of cereal. Maybe. I might just blanket, go to bed. Would be nice to see Balogun get a hat trick because it'll rattle. It'll rattle Statos from rotten. What's my favourite cereal? I like. You can't get them over here, but I like wheat checks and corn checks. You can't get them over here, although wheat checks are basically shreddies. I like Cheerios as well. Here's the drinks break, the hydration break. And I quite like granola, if I'm honest. Yeah. But as I say, I quite like Star. Yeah, that was a nice cereal back in the day. I like Raisin Bran as well. I know what I was saying. Yeah, but if Balogun gets this hat trick, it's gonna yank Stato's chain. Yes, we have cornflakes here, mate. Well, most of the Kellogg stuff here, but a lot of them we don't have. We have Frosties and shit like that. Cocoa Pops, Rice Krispies. But my stepfather, his dad used to work on Mildenhall Air Base, so obviously they used to do their shopping there. They're long gone now, but they used to do their shopping there. And the base, the PX as they call it, and all the food they got was American. Chef Boyardee pizzas and stuff like that. Yeah, apple butter. Ooh, much nicer way of foods in America, I have to say. And the cereals, as I say, were fantastic. Corn checks, wheat checks, Cheerios, way before they come to England. Fruit Loops. I like the fruit granola with raisins and all, banana and stuff in. I agree with that, Tom. It has to be Kellogg's cornflakes. Golden Grahams, I remember them. And the cinnamon Grahams. And yeah, they're coming back after the hydration break. And they will restart with a throw into Paraguay. Yeah. In fact, I think when America score, in fact, when we get a goal in this game, I'm going to say that. Grab your granola. Yeah. Long throw from Paraguay anyway, which is headed away from Richards. He's been fantastic. But Miggy on the volley, that was heading goalwards, but it just went into the head of Robinson. Paraguay win the ball. Casero has been penalised. Julie says Pops has gained some weight since his Spuds days. James says it scared him how sweet the Lucky Charms were. And Tom says, have you seen the colour of American orange Fanta compared to us? No, is it that pissy colour, is it? Orangey pissy colour. Anyhow, American's making changes here, and I think Balogun may be going off. Because I could see Haji Wright coming on. So following Balogun isn't going to get his hat trick. And Coventry City's Haji Wright is about to enter the fray. I believe it is him anyway. And the number 9 also for Depp, coming on for Dest. Is it Haji Wright? Destin Balogun. No, it's not. It's Timothy Weir. And Pepe is the number 9. And Timothy Weir, yes. Pepe. Famous, of course, for being in carrying abroad. Carrying abroad. Yeah, you used to be able to get Mountain Dew in England, mate, but you can't anymore. Pepe was the one scratching his ghoulies, says Mel. Yes. Ghoulies. I'll kick him in the ghoulies. King Hoddle said I should be supporting Coventry only when they're playing you lot. And I'm just going to throw some Bramley apple sausages, right? Onion, tomatoes, and egg. Cue the smoke alarm. Any sauce on that? Mickey says, am I on the bag? No, I'm not. I didn't get 2 hours sleep, though. Paraguay scored while we were chatting. They have. Sorry about that. As if it's not postponed, it's not, because there's no offside there. Mickey gets involved. Playing wide is no accident. This is gonna count. 3-1. This is going to count. Yes, indeedy. Paraguay have got a goal back. Well, we weren't even watching, but there we go. Maurizio, the substitute, is the fella that scored it. Bit of Heinz Tommy on it. Comeback's on, says Mal. Good goal, says Aztec. Oh, dear me, they're going to try to give the ball away. 17. Straight to keeper. Should have scored. Tillman should have scored. Made a right arse of that. Long ball. Which goes back to the keeper. Oh, yeah, grab your granola. There's Ream. Lovely bit of skill there from Tillman. Cuts inside, plays the ball over it, overhits it. I'm a fan of the HP fruity sauce. Acid. King Huddle, don't mummy of 87. Thank you. Big Snoz John Sillett. I was at that game, mate. Went to a lot of Coventry City games that season. I was in my rebellious phase of my life with my mates on the piss. And yeah, great day. That 87 Cup final. Glenn Hoddle's last competitive game for Spurs, of course. 20-4, and the sun is coming up, says Jason. I think you're right. Frankly, I'm not HP. Yeah, Frank Bruno did advertise that, yeah. I'm a fan of root beer. I like root beer. Aztec, yes, you can ask me anything you like. I'm going to answer it. Ask away, fella. I like root beer, I love it. And Dr. Pepper as well used to be nice, but it's too sweet these days. Too fizzy, too gassy. Souls. Anyway. Yeah, and Mark Haley. Of course. There's an argument in the chat between mods about whose coke's better, ours or the Americans. Anyway, here's America on the attack, far side of the pitch, where Way has it, goes for goal! And I'm not sure if the keeper got a touch on that. Alex says, am I retired? No, I'm not actually. What did I used to do for a living? I was that's close, that is. It's a good save from the keeper, actually, from where? I used to be a CNC engineer. I've never been to the States, Tar Heel, Teddy. You strike me as a salesman. Well, that's very kind of you to say so. But no, I was a CNC programmer in my days. But I've been off sick, ill health, since, I'm going to say 2024. It's been a while. Oh, my leg gone to sleep. Here's Miguel on the one. Who someone's managed to stay on the pitch for the whole game. Here's Caceres. Bit of skill from the right back. And now Paraguay spread it wide. And Cizo has it, the Brighton player, of course. I don't know if he's still there or not, but too slow there, the number 8. He's robbed. And now it's Tillman, who doesn't have the pace or the strength to get around the Paraguay and the rest give a free kick. Alstom. I've been working for Alstom, formerly GEC. Yeah, for the former GEC. Used to do a lot of work for Alstom when I worked for Foss Engineering. And as it said, Billy's an international drug smuggling mule provider. He's got the fastest mules in the world. Substitutions. Caceres and Almon's getting hauled off. Kevin says, what does root beer taste like? It tastes like it's medical, actually. So Almon and Caceres are off, and on are Sosa and Velasquez. It tastes like, well, in America they call it wintergreen, don't they? Don't you, Americans? Because I used to like the wintergreen lifesavers as well, which were polos basically for all those not knowing what lifesavers were. It was the American version of polos. It looks like I want to make another change, the Paraguayans. But the referee's not allowing them to do that. Mel says, like that stuff you wash your mouth out with at the dentist. Barry says, anyone got tickets for the England game in New York? Probably not on here, unless it'll be one of our American friends. Anyhow, free kick comes in, looking for an American head, doesn't find one. Far post, Reed knocks it back in the box. 2 Paraguayans go for the same ball. Falls for Pepe. Well, he gets it back off Tillman, which as well. Good defending from Paraguay. This time they can become clear. But they're not going to do so. They keep giving the ball away in their own territory, really. It's terrible. Tillman's had a better second half since he took Pulisic's place. Little back flick out of play. We would have been at one time. Yeah. Tom's got the opposite taste of what I've got. He likes dandelion and burdock, and I like root beer. I hate dandelion and burdock, and he hates root beer. Pepe is playing like Peter Burworth. Pepe the chef. My name is Stuart Farquhar. Stupid who? Kevin says that sounds fucking awful. Yeah, did a lot of work for Alston, mate. Lots of it. Lots and lots of it. Have anyone had any American sodas, he says? You can get root beer. Yeah, you can get it. Occasionally I'll have a couple of cans of it. Julie loves dandelion and burdock. Mr. Farky Horse. That's one of my favourite. Yeah, Mr. Farky Horse. I think I want to rephrase that, Mel. I don't. Yes, I like cream soda. Dr. Pepper've got a cream soda and it's fucking rancid. I had a Dr. Pepper Zero cream soda thing and a cherry crush thing. That was quite nice. Fanta Limon. Free kick to Paraguay. They've got 8 or 9 minutes to ball. It's dangerous, this, but well cleared. And there's going to be a free kick for an offside as well. So there you go. Anyone have cream soda with actually ice cream in it? Because that is fucking lovely, that. Tom likes the cream soda, Dr. Pepper. I quite like the cherry one. I mean, I drank it, don't get me wrong. Yeah, cream soda with ice cream, absolutely. No, I'm ill now. Too unhealthy to do a proper job, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some of the jobs we used to do for Alstom. I can't remember them. Some nice hard material I used to turn with it though. Some real hard stuff. Long stuff, long bolts and stuff, yeah. You used to like the work, you must be honest. I used to enjoy doing the Alstom work. Long cycle, see? You could do what I like. Who's had the new cherry iron brew? That's canny. I think I have had it. Well, I don't think I was a fan of it. Anthony says Aldi stores stock root beer occasionally. Suppose I haven't got it in store. No, they've had it. They have it at Morrison's. I think Tesco's do a version of it as well. The Popman's cream soda was the best when they dropped the crate off on a Friday night. Paraguay trying to get in here behind the back of Ream. He hasn't got the pace. Ream's, for an old man, he's did well there. Did you have the Alpine man up the northeast? Ryan's right. Yeah, they've completely outplayed Paraguay. Absolutely. 100%. Welcome in, Ryan, by the way. Alpine, yeah, the Alpine man. With the big plastic fucking big bottles and the big plastic lids on them. Carter's root beer is vile. It's like drinking nail polish. I think that's the stuff they sell at Tesco, isn't it? The stuff Morrison sell, I think it's I can't think of the name of it. It's 2 initials. Oh, right. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, I was a turner. Not long left now. Ooh, Todd Adams got a bang on the knee from the Mackham there. Ooh. It was A&E or A&W, James. Ryan's enjoyed the World Cup so far. It's been good, to be fair. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. This is kind of dribbled off since the substitutions and what happens a lot. I think that's a red. Oh God, the time wasting thing. The ref has to count it down with his fucking fingers. Jeepers creepers. Lovely turn there from Robinson. Well played. Had a good game, Anthony Robinson. Good player. Like King Hoddle mentioned earlier. Tom Dunn was a turner. I agree, King Hoddle. Yeah, I agree. Oh, Lewis is a good joke, that one. What would you call Michael Jackson if he fought Skeletor? Hee, man. What's one? A&W was a Northern California staple. Yeah, they make other drinks. They do grape juice as well. That's another thing I like, grape juice. That's another American thing. I don't mean wine. I mean the proper grape juice. Good ball in behind there. Could be another goal here for America. Terrible finish by Pepe the butler. What are they celebrating there for? Well, Art has been booked, has he? A&W is a fast food chain in Canada, known for their root beer. Yeah. All right. Not long left now, folks. As Paraguay try and get something going, but I think time's going to run out here for the Paraguayans, despite them probably more likely to concede than score, if I'm honest. I think all the changes, Ty Hill, Teddy. It's always the same. I'm surprised Nick, you've had your right to go. They're in here. Keeper comes out and clears it. Straight to an American player. Goal's open. And the worst attempt at a chip I think I've ever seen there from, is it Berhalter? That was dog shit. Dog shit from the keeper, dog shit from the shot. It was dreadful. Favourite alcoholic drink? Keith says, thanks for Watchalong. Billy had a blast listening. Also hit his 3-leg parlay. USA over 2.5 goals and over 30 minutes of receiving and soda chat. Hey, we're trying to improve. It's 7 minutes of added on time, incidentally. Not yet Aztec, but it's apparently very close. As apparently is the James Trafford deal. He's better at kicking, but some of this Paraguay keeper's moves are a bit popey. Oh, Nuki Brown Ale, yeah, it's a lovely drink. My favourite alcoholic drink is an old man's drink in the northeast, which you don't seem to get anymore. It's called Scotch Bitter. McKieran's used to do one. Fed used to do one. When the last time I was in Newcastle, I couldn't find it anywhere. All the old folks' pubs have gone. The place I used to get it from, the Star, has been renovated. So I was... yes, I do, mate. I think Scotland and Brazil will be one of the most viewed group stage games. Maybe the biggest one, if I'm perfectly honest. Ball comes in anyway, it's cleared, and now Paraguay can get it away. And Ciso can't. Reed's been superb for the United States. 1-2, great play. Robinson's in. Last minute, oh dear me, someone got kicked in the head there. They're all falling over the shop. There's one down with a head injury. The referee hasn't seen him yet, and he's playing on. Is he still down? No, he's up. He got up. So Robinson has it now. Another one's had a really good game. Here's Timothy Weah. Back to Robinson. Gets the ball on. Nobody marking him. Chips the far post. Heading away. Falls to Berhalter. Nods it back in the box. And Paraguay can finally get it clear. Antacid used to love McEwen's best Scotch. 100%. 100% McEwen's best Scotch. But can't buy it now, can you? Tell me the pubs in Newcastle that sell it. I'll be up there like a shot. I once went to a pub in, where was it we stayed? Can't think of the area. It's over the river somewhere. Can't think of the area. Anyhow, when this pub, we travelled up from Coventry to stay with a mate. And I got the first round in. And before I'd finished the first one, well, before I'd done the order, I drank mine, I had to get another one. 4 points, did mine first, drank it down in one, and then got another one. They used to have it at the Labour Club as well, next to St James's Park, but I think the Labour Club's shut down now, if I'm correct. Bass Scotch, yeah, that's nice too. Is that right, Tom? Is the Labour Club shut down next to St James's? I think I heard it was shutting down anyway. So easy to drink now, Scotch. So it's... And I'm talking about Scotch bitter here, not whiskey Scotch. Although some of them are quite easy to drink also, but... Tom's a fan of the Bavarian styles. Anyway, this game's fading now. It's going to end up with 3 points to the Estates, and deservedly so. They've been fantastic. Although the game has dribbled out into a bit of a non-entity since all the changes were made. I can remember coming up for when we lifted the championship trophy against Ipswich back in 2009 tennis time. Going in the Blackie Arms on Granger Market there. And it was at a time when beer was maybe £3 a pint, and they were selling it for $1.20 in the Blackie Arms. Fucking hell, Scotch bitter, get it down your neck, lad. Tomorrow, Barry, we're going to have... Hi, Foxy, ain't you well? Tomorrow we've got Brazil against Morocco and Scotland, Haiti, or Haiti. That's for Foxy as well. Welcome in, Foxy. The Black Guards are in Newcastle is the place to be, says Anthony. That says more about you than anything else, mate. Although you've got a nice pot of Scotch in there, to be fair. Here's Weah as we enter the final couple of minutes. Yeah, we are too. It's what it's all about, mate. It's what it's all about. You know, if the game's a shite, the chat always compensates. Jason, yeah. I love that. This game happens to have been quite a good one. But we're still chatting. In fact, I think I missed 2 of the goals chatting. Great tackle coming in there. Is he giving? No, he hasn't given a free kick. Back with a tackle there. And America are quite happy with the 3-1 win now, and they're just playing it around. Black Guy is a good old pub. But they don't sell Scotch anymore, do they? Louis says, anyone else have a football superstition? Mine is that I can't look at the Zimbabwe statue before a game because every time I do, we lose. R6 says, make sure you're not alone. Thanks, TTR family. Well, it's fantastic. Apparently, Scotch. I can say what we like about the Black Guy, but it's classier than the clock. What's the one on the other side, Tom? To the left, at the top of Granger Market. What's that one called? Is it the Duke of Northumberland? Is it the Duke of Northumberland? I mean, that was pretty ropey in there. You could get Scotch bitter in there and all. 4 million points a year in the Northeast, apparently, Scotch bitter. Ryan says he will never forget the guys he met when he first went to the Magpie. Most amazing welcoming. Tom's superstition is he has to go for the same turnstile and then go straight for a piss and have to be in the same place at the urinal. Wow. The Duke, yeah. We have pubs like that in Coventry. It's where when you go in, you can tell them by the fashion that people are wearing when the last time they went on the horses was. Oh dear. America, the time's up now, and America just play it among themselves. They could probably get another one here, and they might even go for one. And they get one too! Lovely finish. Great finish there, the number 7 with the goal. And it's an outstanding finish with the outside of his right boot. The clock is a slang name for it. Oh, right. The number 7's the goal scorer, whoever he may be. I can't think who it is. But I thought they were just playing to finish the game. And he thought, well, I'll have a go here. Outside of the right boot, it's Rayner. Son of a Mackham's come on and scored. Great finish with the outside of his right boot into the far corner. I'm not going to change the banner. 4-1 to the States, and I think that's about it, folks. I don't think we'll kick it back off again. Let's get that off. And the crowd are ecstatic with that. Quite rightly too. As is Poch. Yeah, Giovanni Reyna. And that is it, folks. End of the game. 4-1 to America. Our first early morning stream for a long time. Since pre-season friendlies of a few years back. J.R. Ewing's there. So, yeah, USA 4-1. And I've got to say thanks to all of you guys, viewers who come in. 268 of you at 270 towards the end. The mods have always, as always, fantastic. Brilliant that you could be here with me, all of you lot. And Acid said he loves stumbling around Granger Market after a couple. No problem, Ty Teddy. Much appreciated. It is 3 minutes past 4, Aztec, yeah. Melanie, thank you very much. Thanks to everyone for a fantastic show. We shall see you tomorrow. Not from we do Saturday night shows, but tomorrow is happening. Brazil v Morocco is our next game, and we shall see you then. So until then, away the lads and lasses. Love you all. Good night, everyone.